Oh, what's going on, guys? We are live. I literally just remembered that it is St. Patty's Day, and unfortunately, I don't have a green. Do I have a green shirt? Give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty. Now, what is up, guys? We are live on this beautiful Tuesday at 9:07, which I'm kind of late. If you're new here, my name is Monte Rodriguez, and I am a licensed wholesaler. Where on this channel, you get to hear me talk to motivated sellers using pay-per-lead leads from iSpeedtoLead. Without further ado, we're gonna hop right into it. And happy St. Patty's Day! Oh, you guys weren't supposed to see that. This was an oil stain from a sandwich, like I don't know how long ago, but I just can't get it out. So deal with it. So happy St. Patty's Day. Let me do a mic check and we're going to hop right into it. All right, and we are good to go. So, some news here for you guys today. We had an appointment for a potential listing yesterday, which is good and interesting. We have two properties under contract from the same seller. One of them have sold, and the other one we need a price reduction. Originally, I told him 200,000, and now we have to be at 180 in order for everything to work out, as planned. He started at 270, got him down to 220, but I told him that 200 was the absolute max. But I said, hey, let me get my guys in there. We'll figure it out from there. And now I need to be at 180. Well, technically, yeah, 180, which was 20K difference than my original offer. However, it is 40K off of where he will want to be. So we're going to have that call here shortly, and hopefully all goes well. I know he wants to sell both of them at once. However, I'm not sure if, well, we can make that happen, but it has to be at 180 instead of 220. We already got three buyers that gave us the same price. So if we are able to do that price reduction, then we could potentially go back to them and see what the best they can do. So actually, I probably just want to call them now to get it out the way. Let's do that. All right, give me a second here. All right, today is Tuesday. I got my lucky green on today. All right. This is not scripted. And let's do it. This is one of my least favorite things is negotiating, because a house is such an important milestone when it comes to like ownership. And of course, I want to get the sellers as much as I possibly can. It's when the buyers are coming in less than what we got it under contract for, that really kind of makes you work for your money, right? How valuable are your skill sets? And make sure that you're not just doing a price reduction because you want more money. Make sure you do a price reduction because where you actually need it at is where the deal makes sense, though, just price reduction just because, right? So this is not just because, this is to actually get the deal closed. So let's see what happens. Blah blah. I'm just talking to fill the dead space. Okay. We got him down 50K already. What's another 40, right? Okay.
Hello.
John, good morning. How are you?
How are you? How are you, Mantai? Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, it's Monte. Yeah. Um, I'm good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, right now. I'm in Philadelphia.
You're in Philly.
Yeah. For business.
How long you gonna be over there for?
No, not far. Like less than 2 hours drive.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. You plan to come to closing, or you want us to send somebody out there to you?
Hold on a second.
Oh, my stomach hurts so bad right now.
Yes, say it again, please.
Yeah, so I know you travel for business. When it comes to closing on these properties, do you plan to come here, or do you want us to meet you out there wherever you are at?
I don't want to. It's possible I can sign remote.
Yeah. They have that service, the title company that we use, they have that service, so somebody can come out there and you can sign remotely. Yes.
Yeah. Let me ask you this question, Mantai. Do you think we are going to be close on time?
Yeah, I mean, we're pushing to close before the month is out. Actually, that's what I wanted to get in touch with you about. So, we are good to go for Exeter, but the Greenfield one, we need to talk about the price there.
Okay. So, let me. You want to decrease the price of the greenfield, right?
Yeah, so in total, I need to be at 180.
So, you are going to close Exeter for 100, right?
Right.
And then for greenfield, how much you want? How much you need?
That'll have to be at 80.
Honestly, I cannot do that, man. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you want to just close Exeter, or you want to not close both of them?
Well, I want to do both of them. Honestly, I know we were at 200 originally, and that was
Let
that.
me tell you now. Honestly, I cannot swear to God because I'm Christian. You cannot swear to God, but I can swear to anybody. Right now, I have better price
Okay, for Greenfield one.
for both of them.
Oh, okay. Well, we can close before the month is out for Exeter. That's not a problem. If you want to sell the Greenfield one, we could just do the Exeter.
Like it's 100, right?
Yeah, Exeter is fine. We're already pushing good to close for that one. We're just waiting for the taxes to come back.
Okay, let's close that first.
Okay.
And for the greenfield, you cannot close right now, right?
I could close on both of them, but my price for both will have to be 180. So
Yeah, that's quite different from
yeah,
what I have now.
exactly. So how about this? We'll just continue to close on Exeter. I'll terminate the agreement for a greenfield so you could sell that one on your own if you choose to.
Let me think about that. I will get back to you very quick.
Okay. But if
Yeah, like in 2 days.
okay, so it'll be purchase price for 80,000 for the greenfield if you want to move forward. I can maybe push it a little bit, but I'm not sure how much more.
Okay, I understand. Thank you for your straightforward. But for the extra, you have no problem to close that.
Correct. We're good to go for that one.
Okay. Most likely, I may be able to let you close that one. And honestly, right now the people keep asking me, even for the extra, the price is higher than that. And whatever, Meng Tai, I'm telling you very honestly, I like you from the beginning. That means if your price is not a lot of different than the other people, even a little bit less than that, I'm still going to give that property to you.
I appreciate that.
Yes, that's the thing. That's just a feeling. When we talk to each other, I just feel like good. But you have something don't make me feel good.
Yeah.
I'm also going to tell you very honestly, because from your side, you give me a feeling you're going to be the end buyer, but actually that's not.
But what? Say that last part again.
Are you an end user, end buyer?
No, me and my partner is just transferring the entity into his business name.
Yeah, you need to tell me before that.
I did tell you that.
Because that thing, that way can delay the closing process if you are unable to do that. That don't give me a good feeling. But still, like what I said to you, I feel like we can do business from the beginning.
Absolutely, and I feel the same way. Everything is good to close on the 31st. That's not a problem. The funds are actually at the title right now. Like I said, we're just waiting for everything to come back clear.
Okay, let me get back to you in probably today, maybe like tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Well, you gonna get back to me on Greenfield?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. Honestly, I'm not very sure right now.
What makes you not sure?
I have talked to my wife and let her know about what is going on and what she thinks about that. So, but don't worry. I'm trying my best. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll wait to hear.
Last time I sent you a text. I asked you, can you close on time? You didn't answer my question.
Are you sure about that?
I'm very sure. Check your text.
Hold on. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Okay, I said I would check what title. Yeah, I apologize, but no, yeah, we're good to close on time. Do you want me to tell the Matt to give you a call? He's from title company. He could assure you that we're good to go.
I'm going to call you back. If not today, it will be tomorrow.
Okay, I apologize. I'm pretty sure I thought I answered that for you, so I apologize for that.
Okay. No worries. Yeah. So you know what? When I talk to you, when you see the property, and at that time, I'm talking with multiple people. I have to be honest with you. Somebody gave me a very lowball price, right? Not only one of them, at least two of them give very low, but some of them give the price is higher than you. I pick you. I pick you at that time, and I cancel all the further negotiation like that. Well, I think I may already tell you about that, right?
Yeah, you did.
That is what my situation at that time. I do denied global offer. I do denied a little bit higher offer than you. So that means but what I want to tell you is I always have a very good feeling about you. I feel like, oh, Meng Tai, let me tell you something special. I feel myself in my life experience. I have colleagues, I have manager, I have friends. There are several, and right now my neighbor, they're black people. I like black people. I don't know why. I didn't say I like all the black people because I usually don't like black people to be my tenants.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but I personally, I always have a good experience with some black people.
Well, I'm glad to make your experience great.
Give me some comfortable because I have good experience.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing. In Greenfield, in the second floor, do you remember we have a big room and we have another room with a bottle of whiskey?
Yes.
In that room, bottle of whiskey, a black people live there for 4 years. Come from Africa. He is almost the most decent people I have ever seen.
Really?
Yeah. Even he come from Nigeria? What's the name of that?
Nigeria.
Nigeria, and I believe maybe his family is a kind of very high class of that country. That guy is perfect. It's very nice. He treat me very well, and I treat him also very well. And after he got his degree, I want to come back. I still want to live in Exeter. I told him Exeter is not livable right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah. So no matter what, I always have a good feeling. Let me get back to you. If not today, it will be tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, and then what exactly am I waiting to hear from you for?
Sorry.
What are you going to get back to me for?
To tell you if we can. What we can do about Exeter. For the Greenfield, I'm very sure my wife may not accept that price.
Okay. I mean,
I still need to ask her.
Okay, but Exeter is already good to go. I'll have Matt or Alex call you from title, okay, just to confirm on their end, okay?
Okay, just shoot me a text. It's fine.
Okay.
Please shoot me a text. Yeah, shoot me a text from you. So you said Exeter is 100%.
100%.
Good to go.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I don't want you later. You tell me blah blah something happened. But right now you say if it not go through, it's because of title, because of my part. For your part, it's all good to go. The buyer have no problem.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. 100%.
100%. Yeah. I'm going to let my wife know.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I'll wait to hear back from you. Okay.
Tomorrow.
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a great day, Meng Tai. Yeah. Keep going. Good guy, young man.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Manta. Oh my goodness. I need for somebody to reach out to him ASAP. That was my bad on that. I almost positive that I reached out to him. Small things like that can ruin a deal for sure. Hey, is this? Let me just call him real quick. All right, so we got a form from the title company that I haven't seen before. So I am going to call and see if they can explain.
Thank you for calling Broker Settlement Services.
One moment, please.
Broker Settlement, this is Katie.
Hey, Peyton, this is Monte Rodriguez. I am the wholesaler for the Exeter Avenue property that you guys are working on right now.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I see this this new document that you have sent us, and I wanted to know if you sent it to the seller already.
Yes.
Okay, and did he fill it out and send it back?
Not yet.
Got it. Okay. Is there, I guess, could you explain a little bit about this form, and in that way I could talk to him about it or send it to him?
Yeah, so it's kind of just like a new requirement from the state. Pretty much everybody is going to be doing this. It's a federal law where certain residential transactions with cash or without institutional like lender financing.
Okay.
And one buyer transferee is a legal entity or LLC, corporation, partnership, trust, trustee. It has to be reported to the United States Treasury Department, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. That's what the FinCEN stands for. And it just needs all the information necessary to meet the reporting requirements.
Okay, so since this property is, I think it's under his name, does he have to just fill out part 1?
Yep.
Okay, and then sign at the end?
Yeah, for the sellers, it's honestly kind of just the same thing as their seller information sheet almost.
Okay.
It's a little more expensive on the buyer side.
Got it. Question for you. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this since I'm not familiar with this part. Is this something that you can maybe give him a call and talk to him about this?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I could send it to him via DocuSign, if need be, because he travels for work, so I'm not sure if. Wait, do you guys send it out? Does he have to print it out and sign it, or do you guys send it out with DocuSign?
It's fillable the way that we send it, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I literally just got off the phone with him, so I mean, you could probably catch him if you do call him right now if you're not busy.
Okay.
Do you have his number, or do you need me to send it over to you again?
Can you let me know what file this is in regards to, please?
Ooh, that is a great question. Give me a second.
It's the 16. Let me see here. Yep, I have a phone number. John. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I'll make a note of that in here as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll send him a text that you'll be calling. I'm not. Are you gonna call now?
I can call him momentarily. We're just getting in the office a
Yeah.
little bit ago, so we're kind of just getting the day started.
Gotcha. I'll just say, hey, Peyton from Title Company. She'll be reaching out sometime today.
Yep, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go. Okay. I didn't want to complicate it any more than that. Hey. Peyton. Out to you. You're reaching out to you. There is a form you would have to fill out. Her number. All right, there we go. Man, small mistakes. Fortunately, I don't have any updates. I went on the website to check the status of the application and it said it's still in process. Okay. All right. I'm glad I called this morning. That was okay. That was 18 hours ago. So I am going to tell him real quick. Hey, just spoke with him for Greenfield. He will speak to the wife and get back to me. He is not happy on that. Told him 80 May. So if we have 3 buyers at 100, see if we could get him up a little bit so I could come up a little bit. And then for everybody to still make their minimum, because 4 people are involved in this. So it's my buyer who sent me the deal. He has to pay his person that called on the lead, and then you got me, and then you got me, Ron, who has the buyer for the property. Okay. I feel a little bit better on that. All right. Don't need to always respond so quickly. That's when your ego gets in the way. So I should have just taken a moment. Okay, it's okay. It's done and over with. We are fine. We are fine. Thank you. All right, let's continue. Now, let's get into calling, guys. We got 9 new leads to call today. And man, when they do these sell leads, $30 is pretty cheap. But if I could get them for less than $30, let's go. Sorry, I got distracted there. Is recycling today? Hold on. Because this recycling is out. Just being ready to. Is recycling. Is recycling real? Probably not. That's hilarious. Recycling. This week. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Next yard debris pickup is April 26th. Okay. Man, I get sidetracked so easily. All right, who's up first? DK. Donkey Kong. All right, let's do it.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Monte. Hill Avenue.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Hello?
Hello, is Douglas there?
Yeah.
Hey, Douglas, this is Monte. I'm calling about Hill Avenue property.
Okay.
Looks like you spoke to someone on my team a couple days ago about selling that. Is that still the case?
Yeah. You know, it's 3 hours earlier here in California.
No way. Good morning.
Yeah, a little early to be discussing this.
Yeah. Well, how about this? What would be a good time to call you later?
What time is it now? I didn't even know.
Well, it's 9:40 my time, so what's that? 6:40 on your end?
6:40. I don't know. I don't get up that early anymore.
No way. Okay.
A few hours from now.
Okay. And you are still looking to sell?
Say that again.
You are still looking to sell it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I could just call back a few hours, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure to put that you are in California. So I'll call you. I'll give you a couple hours. I'll call you around like, what was it, noon my time? Would 9 o'clock be okay? Or is that still too
Yeah,
early?
that's fine.
All right. I appreciate it. Good morning. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Well, at least he answered. Currently on CA time. Would afternoon. That's hilarious. Yeah, this isn't my lead, so I have to JV split my fee on this one. So I need the space, LOL. All right. Call 12 p.m. How was we supposed to know that? The person didn't even say that in the notes. Hey, BTW, he's on California time. All right, let's get to the next one here. Man, it is popping right now. Let me make sure I text him back. All right. Who are we talking to? William.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Bill Carper?
Bill.
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages.
Boo. Oh, jeez. He said he'll get back to me tomorrow. Yeah, he gonna be making 5 on it. And we all gonna be making 5. All right, let me double dial. He goes by Bill. Let me change that on my end.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Bill Carper?
Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any.
All right, double dialed. Voicemail full. I'm gonna need a haircut. Double dialed VM full. All right, he's on the trip. Crofton.
Sebega, this is Mike.
You said this is Mike?
Yes.
Hey, Mike, this is Monte. I was calling about the Crofton Drive property.
Yes. Do I know you, Monte?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's the first time
Where did you get my name and number?
All right, so let me see here. Looks like he spoke to someone back on my team, or back on my team back on the 6th. So maybe a week and a half ago about the property there. Yeah.
We tend to doubt I talked to somebody I did not know, but go ahead.
Do you?
Are you interested in purchasing the property?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So let me ask you a couple questions first.
Yeah.
Because what I do on these is I try to get a feel for valuation, okay, and timing. What's your capability to close, and to do that, and everybody's going to ask me if we wind up signing a document, for financial comfort letters. And I always ask for the number of deals you've done in the past year in the Pittsburgh area. And everybody in the case is going to object unless I provide them those two pieces of information. So anyway, so if you're comfortable with that, we can proceed to talking. However, the situation is as such. I have a buyer on the line, okay, but the situation is tenuous, so I am talking to others, and you would be one of those others if you decide to proceed with a conversation. So if you're comfortable with all that, we can proceed to chit-chatting.
Yeah, what information you're trying to get?
Well, I don't know if you heard what I just said, but what information, like if you want to proceed with the purchase of the property, I need to know valuation and your capability on timing.
Okay. 30 days.
And then 30 calendar days or working days?
Working days.
Okay. Okay, that could be a problem. But,
sorry. No, sorry. Calendar days. Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. Calendar days might be workable.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in terms of valuation, I don't know where you are on that. If I talked to one of your colleagues, I probably gave her or him, I think you said it was a her?
Sarah, yeah.
Anyway, I would have given him what I would have done to the property. But the property's for sale as is, where is. I don't have the wherewithal to fix anything or take purchase price adjustments or any of that kind of shenanigans.
Right.
Okay. It's as is, where is. And it's on an accelerated timeline. So that's where we're at. So anyway, I'm getting lots of calls like this from people who wanted to show up and wants to get involved. However, some of them don't meet the timing requirements. So,
right.
And that's fine. So,
what is your timeline on this anyway?
It's ASAP, but what I just told you is 30 calendar days is workable. But so really it comes down to value.
Right. Okay. Well, title usually take about 7 to 10 days. But we're usually good to clear or close when it's cleared. So it could be shorter than that if need be.
Okay. That's been my experience, is that title does. Everybody's telling me that title takes a while, and there have already been lien searches run. So. Oh,
good. So it'd probably be faster than that then.
Could be. You never know.
Yeah. Well, I see it's up for auction here on Zillow. Is that where the
I don't know where that came from.
Okay.
It presumably came from the lenders. There is no auction in April.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there's no price on my end. That maybe she forgot to write that down. Did you give her a price?
No, I don't give out a price. It's like me asking you what the minimum will you pay. Right. So
yeah.
So it's everybody asks me, well, what's going to take for you to walk away? And
right.
I'm not walking away from the property, for some really super distressed value, but the house is in, as I presumably told your colleague, the house is in great condition. It's in poor condition. I'd characterize it.
Okay. Would I need to replace everything, like roof as well as mechanicals and stuff like that?
No, God no. So if you If you talk to your colleague, I put in a new roof when I moved in. That information is available. Okay. But it was like 14, 15 years ago. And I can't represent to you when I put in the roof. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the kitchen, the refrigerator is not included, nor is the washer dryer. I'm assuming that's rounding error on your valuation. But the kitchen's fine. The couple people who have done, not more than a couple people who have done walkthroughs, all indicated to me that they, deal with the kitchen if they had to, but the kitchen's in great shape. I mean, you might want to replace the appliances.
Okay.
That's your choice, right? But if you nick me on value for that, I'm going to shrug my shoulders and say, whatever, right? Because I don't think they need to be replaced. It's got a double oven, the whole real maple cabinets, accordion countertop, kitchen island, the whole shooting match.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's just, a lot of people said that, we're going to paint the maple. I'm like, okay, you want to paint, somebody you spend $10,000 on pure maple cabinetry, go ahead, your choice. But,
yeah.
You're not going to convince me that that's a legit, it's not like I have, 1950s era, cabinets made of puce, painted puce that you're going to need to rip out and replace. So I don't know. So that's basically, other than the issues with the basement, because I don't have a working furnace, we've had some water down there over the years, which I was explained to your colleague, and explained to everyone about. So anyway, so that's the sum and substance of it. If I was going to tell you what I was going to do, if I retain the property, first floor, second floor, paint job, some cosmetics, redo the hardwood floors. And after that, I'm really running out of gas as to what needs to be done. In terms of the roof, a tree hit the chimney. A million years ago, I got an estimate for it was either $500 or $600, including materials, to replace the, couple of bricks that got nicked by the tree. And the bird catcher on the chimney got knocked down, so that would need to be replaced. I could even do that for you. It's not all that difficult. And one of the gutters got heavily dented. You know what I mean? That's trivial, in my opinion. Probably rounding error on your valuation, but again, up to you. And then the other thing I would do on the first floor is rip out the first floor bathroom. Largely because it's got a hardwood floor. So you've got you got a little water damage in there. And it's very difficult to keep that area cold because of the two non-working furnace situation that I have. So there are two furnaces in the house. So downstairs, I was going to, do some stuff with the French drain and the window wells on one side of the house, redo the tile in the basement and make sure it's angled properly. There's a slope issue if any water comes into the basement. So we had it finished once upon a time, and there's still some drywall there. But we ripped out the flooring and the carpeting, and about half of it's tiled well. But so I was going to tile the whole area, and then the tile needs to be angled so that the water flows into one of the drains. So, if that makes any sense to you, it's a very large basement.
Yeah, I'm following along.
Okay. And then obviously a new furnace, and then we were going to rip out the piping in the downstairs, depending on how well the new furnace guy was able to get the ductwork and the vents in a position to heat the pipes. So the pipes are copper down there. Gotcha. And without a working furnace, they can get cold and, leak water. So we were going to replace them with, some sort of resin-based piping that doesn't expand and contract when it's cold. So.
Okay. Let's see here. You said you were going to do that, or are you in the process of doing all of that?
If I had the money, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in.
Gotcha.
To replace them. So, All in, it was a $40,000-$50,000, something like that. But I
Yeah.
understand the pricing on things like PVC pipe and stuff like that is markedly changed over the past 5 or 6 years since I got the estimate done.
Right. Let me see here. And it's a 4 beds, 3 baths.
4 bed, 2.5 bath.
4 bed, 2.5.
With a rip out of the half bath downstairs. A lot of people like powder rooms downstairs. There's room for one. In lieu of ripping it out, you could tile. You could replace the hardwood floor in there that's a little bit damaged from the water. Okay, that came in because it's hard to keep warm there. But I would definitely rip out the hardwood floors in the first floor bathroom. Do tile and a little sink, commode, that kind of thing.
Okay.
The commode's fine, but this cost a couple $100 at Home Depot. So
Got it.
okay, but it's what the woman who owned the house before me did was she's got a stained glass window that points to nowhere in the first floor bathroom, hardwood floors, and then she must have run out of money or ran out of budget. And then she says she just kept the hardwood floors in there and put like a Home Depot style sink and this really kind of strange light blue theme in there with a stained glass window that doesn't match. And so we were planning to just, tile it and tile the kitchen.
Got it.
Worst case, in lieu of replacing it, it looked to us to be, the tile guy was rearing to go. If normally tile guys are like, oh, I get to do the bathroom and it'll take me a day. This guy was like, oh, you might want to do the kitchen and the downstairs. His price was being discounted per square foot every second we talked to him. So
that's always nice, right?
Well, it was funny because we also had, I don't know if it's survived all these years, how much of the tile, but some of the tile we still have. Do you know what I mean? Like we have, like if you're going to tile certain parts of let's assume you're going to tile the first floor bathroom, we have matching tiles sitting in the, one of the furnace rooms downstairs that would match. There's certainly enough for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like there was also a materials issue that the tile guy liked.
Which will cost him to get more material than what you already have.
It might, but you know what I mean? Like we at least had some that was part of his normal quote process. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know how much is the percentage it would be, but it's a material percentage to cut down the cost to the tile guy.
Are you still in talks with him, or where is he at now?
I have no idea. That was 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I probably couldn't even come up with. I know the wall guy I couldn't find again because he died. So.
Okay. So how are you living here, or is it vacant?
Sort of. It's a question I really can't answer.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have a working furnace, so
right.
If it's 5 degrees, I'm not staying there, right? But
right.
If it's 70 degrees, I might stay there. I might not.
I see. Okay. And so it's not up for auction currently?
It's not up for auction in April. So.
Okay. So I guess how much do you need to get the loan current?
A lot. This process has been going on a long time. So
really,
I'm interested in selling, not futzing around with the primary lender.
Okay.
I've already been through the process of the house is quite expensive on a monthly basis. Okay. Even with a good interest rate for an individual. It's just me. I don't need a house that big anymore.
Oh yeah. It's almost 2,800 square feet.
It's more than that, actually.
Really?
So if you're getting that off Zillow.com, just put in your notes. I make no reps and warranties as to what the frick the lenders put online. Okay?
Okay.
Other than some of the comps, at one point, it's now gone, but at one point they listed the house I lived in before I got divorced as a comp.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Anyway. So, as if I wouldn't figure out what the true value of that house could be.
Right.
So,
Okay.
so anyway, it's not on there now, but houses from the same neighborhood are. So it's a house, this is an $800,000 house if you fix it up. So,
Yeah.
and the water stuff, everybody doesn't believe me on the water stuff, and they come back later and say, oh, that, got more than your average. I'm like, I told you it was more than your average water issue.
Right.
But no one believes you. They just assume you're copiously telling the truth, and it's just a Pittsburgh basement. It's more than that, but it's a handleable problem. You know what I mean? Your guy's going to have, you send your guy in, he's going to have dollar signs in his eyes, but those dollar signs are limited. We're talking about a French drain that's already there, and mostly the flooring guy is going to get the extra money to create a better drainage. You know what I mean? The drainage system is ridiculous. I'll tell you what I told one of the guys who was in on Sunday. He's like, oh, you got a little dry rot on those doors. And I'm like, first of all, it's not dry rot, right? Dry rot would imply I'm getting stuff from outside. I said, anything leaks in the basement, it just pools right underneath the door to the cedar closet and right underneath the door to the utility room.
Mm.
And it doesn't flow. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't flow out of the area. So the washing machine could, my kid could overload the washing machine, and it would, water would pool a little bit, and it would just sit underneath the door and not go to the drain. So somebody needs to just, I don't know how they do it to create a little slope, but it's not much.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not like a major issue. You got to replace two doors. One, you probably don't even need to replace the cedar part of the downstairs cedar closet, but the door itself, you can tell there's, it sat in water for a spell, at the bottom. Yeah. Because I'd be perfectly happy to represent, it sat in water. Did the water come from outside the washing machine, or because the window well cracked? I have no freaking clue, but any of the three is going to hit the door.
Got it.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, people can ask me detailed questions. So.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It helps me trying to get a picture of what's going on and how we could potentially help that,
Yeah, and if you said, if you came back to me and said, hey, I'm going to cut your price by $30,000 because of the issues of the water, I'd roll my eyes and be like, give me 10 and a good plumber with the exterior equipment to clean out the French drains and redo the window wells a little bit. And I said, I'll take the difference, and you owe me $20,000. Yeah, could be an exaggeration given pricing changes, but it's not like this major, huge thing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not like, hey, we got to redo the whole thing. No, just somebody was stupid when they did put the finishing touches on it, and because of my health issues, I can't, take care of the yard and the window wells and shit like that the way I used to. So.
Got it. Okay. So pretty much needs a cosmetic job with the water issue being in the basement.
That's a good summary. And the first floor bathroom.
Okay.
Is an issue. I'm assuming that's, I'm assuming it's easier to rip out, and you know what I mean? It's not, no one really ever used it, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's not like a big deal there, but I don't know what you'd say about the first floor bathroom. I just rip it out. There was a little water damage from when one of the pipes there burst.
Okay.
So you could just, rip it out and put a, drywall and a door and get a little commode at Home Depot, but I would not keep the hardwood in the first floor bathroom.
Okay.
Like, to me, that's just asking for trouble.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know where the flood came from in the bathroom?
Yeah, I mean, it was really simple. It got really cold, and the furnace wasn't working. That was back when I repaired it periodically. It's $1,000 a year to just repair it and pray it works for the entire winter. It rarely does. So there's a wiring issue and some other issues with it. It's just not a good enough furnace to heat a house built into a hill that's this big.
Got it. Okay.
You need to get a real workhorse furnace down there, and this is far from that. But anyway, so I don't want to spend I don't really have too much more time to spend with you. But the short answer is there's an area, and if we ever get to the point where you have your guy come in, there's an area of the kitchen that's kind of heated by what we call the old furnace and the new furnace. Okay. And you can't really tell where the new furnace starts and the old furnace begins. If you know what I mean. So there's like a kind of a no man's land in the kitchen, where the old furnace doesn't have enough power to it to heat the entire area.
I see. Okay.
And so it got cold, and there was a pipe that burst in the ceiling of the first floor bathroom. So I just sealed it off.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I just sealed it off and said I'll deal with it later, and never had the money to deal with it later, because if we're going to do big improvements to the house like we planned on before I got sick, I would have just totally changed the furnace configuration, which, there's no change to the furnace configuration that you would do that would not have a situation that would create a situation where you had too much cold air hitting certain parts of the first floor addition. We call it the addition, even though I didn't do the addition.
Got it.
So what happened was that the lady who lived there before me, she did an addition off the back and did pretty flagstone patio and a pool and a pond and all kinds of other crap out back. But in doing so, she thought that the old furnace, we call it, which I believe, don't know for sure, but when you look at it, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense, is the original furnace that came with the house in 1967. And she built a sunroom attached to the kitchen and like a desk area, little kind of office that you could use. It's wonderful in the spring and fall.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that the old furnace really heated was that sunroom. Okay, and the bathroom's kind of really near it. So my ex-girlfriend loved it because she would go down there and, turn the heat way up and just chill out there in the winters.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's beautiful. I mean, it's a sunroom, where you have the sun kind of coming in when the sun rises and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man, it's built into the hill. It gets cold if the old furnace isn't working correctly.
Got it. Okay.
So what happens is throughout the kitchen, where you have the areas of the house that are heated by the new furnace and perhaps the old furnace, you have had some pipes bursting over the years and stuff like that. It's a problem I know going in, but it's nothing nothing that, if you install the new furnace with more power and you put ductwork near the pipes which feed the sink and the dishwasher,
mm-hmm.
They wouldn't burst every winter, that kind of stuff.
Right. All right, let me see here. Okay. So you want to do this ASAP, you said.
Well, hang on. We might as well just finish. Let me just finish with what the other shit I would do. I think we've been through most of it, which is there's retaining walls that define the driveway.
Okay.
I think they're quarter ton. My sons and I can't lift them, and I'm out of shape and old. My sons aren't, and the three of us can't lift them, the stones. But you need to get one of those wall guys to come in, dig out the back of the wall, push the huge stones back a little bit because they're falling forward.
Which side of the driveway?
The driveway. The back of the driveway.
Oh, the back. Okay.
And the back of the driveway and the side of the driveway. Somebody needs to come in and shore those up because, I'm that crotchety neighbor. I won't let my neighbor's kids play. There's a little terrace along that retaining wall.
Mm-hmm.
If I see my neighbor's kids out there, I holler at them to get off the retaining wall just because it's been like this for years. I was told by the wall guy who's now dead, that I should deal with it every 5 years, and never did.
Okay.
But it's not like you have a Pittsburgh house built into a hill.
Yeah.
And the front hill is falling into the street. You need somebody with one of those mini bulldozers who can, dig out behind the wall. I've seen them do it at my old house a couple of times, and they dig out behind the wall, put in anchors, and then they push the wall back to straight,
Mm-hmm.
and then fill it in with gravel and junk.
Got it. Okay. Did you get a quote for that when he said that, when he did it originally?
When he did it originally, it was $2,000.
Okay.
But that was 15 years ago.
Yes, most likely.
And he was more interested in the annuity that was repairing the damn pond every year. Okay. So that should give you an idea of.
Right. Okay. So before you go, I know you say you got to go, Mike. How could we help you with this? So it's half vacant, right? You stay there when you want. You're looking to sell it. You're not looking to stay there. There's no auction in April, so we got a little bit of time, but not a lot. What are you hoping to walk away with?
Well, that's a question that's really up to you to answer. I will tell you that a lot of people have come back to me and said, I'll give you $350,000 for it. And I laugh because people don't seem to understand that it's not that I'm not going to take an offer. I can't at that range. Okay.
Why not? Why not?
They see there's a foreclosure auction pending, and try to make that into a big issue. To me, I like the fact that there's a foreclosure action pending, because we can be creative in terms of dealing with the IRS liens and stuff like that. I mean, that's a discussion for the future, long after we get, done on valuation and things like that. But we've got a club out there that's ready made to hit people with if they're not reasonable in terms of dealing with what we need to do.
Right. So, well, the only way I can help you is if I know everything that's going on. So, I mean, how much do you owe?
Well, I mean, frankly, you can find all that online if you're really interested. But in terms of how much, if you get into what I really owe and stuff like that, okay. And I mentioned there's someone I'm working with already who understands all this stuff. It's just a tenuous situation. So he and I have an understanding about marketing the property. But it's not like he won't do it. Let's put it that way. So regardless, you could probably figure out online if you really wanted to try it. Although I will be honest, no one has at this point. It is a practical impossibility to value the IRS liens just from looking at, a lien search or anything like that.
Right.
So if you can figure it out, like back in my day, I probably could have figured it out. But no one has to this point, just frankly.
So where are you guys at with the current buyer on the line? Where are you guys at with that?
That's something I can't disclose. Just suffice it to say it's tenuous. So
is it on their part or is it on your part?
Probably depends on your perspective. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to answer that question.
Okay. Because last thing I want to do is put any more time in this if they're going to perform on whatever you guys got going on.
I wouldn't have wasted however long we've been talking on it.
Okay.
If I didn't think there was a need for a I probably don't even need to finish that sentence. I wouldn't be spending time with you.
Got it.
If there was and the funny thing is, this is my house, right? So, I don't want to say it's not really a dial mover for me if you spend time on it and it doesn't work out.
Okay.
It's my house.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
It's the last asset I've got. And so it's really, what I tell people is, there's really no desperation here. There's no pending, you're going to lose all your money kind of thing. or anything like that. But if people want to play, they got to play quickly, and they have to have an understanding, which is why a lot of people wouldn't even tell you. They'd let you figure out on your own.
Right.
Hey, we got to deal with this water thing in the basement. I used to be a distressed consultant, crisis manager, or whatever, and I've always done better with just making sure I disclose everything up front and deal with the consequences during the process, because it does tend to limit the people that call from out of town. Frankly, drive me freaking crazy. I saw you had a 412 number. You're in town, right?
Yeah.
You're in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. We brought a 10 unit over here. Well, it's closer to Blonox, but still in the same zip code. A couple months ago, I think back in November, actually. So we're familiar with the area. I actually like this area better than Blonox itself. I do agree with the 800,000 back end price. Just a matter of how much is everything's going to cost us with today's price and labor and all the things. And obviously, I want to get you as much as I can. Do you owe more than the 350? I'm assuming.
What are you talking about?
As far as what?
The 350. I don't know where that number comes from.
You mentioned you had an offer at 350.
Yeah, I laughed. I couldn't take that number.
Oh, okay. Because you owe more than that?
Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I couldn't take it.
Got it.
So, there are other commitments that I have. That's probably enough said on that subject. But anyway, the real question is, now that you know what you're signing up for, okay, do you want to play or not? And that's something. And if you did a deal in Blonox, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the water and dealing with the township. I'm assuming you have to deal with Fox Chapel Water and Sewer and all that kind of all those folks.
Funny you said that, because the property was sitting on a hill, and so we were buying it in the heavy rainy season, and all the water was draining or running to the main street, and they're like, before you buy this, you got to handle the water situation, you got to drain it properly, and it took us an additional 3 months to get that situated. So yeah, we've been dealing with the borough for sure in the township with this.
And I don't really think, I don't have whatever issues I do have, they don't affect anybody else that. If you know what I mean, I don't know what I really don't know if our township has a water review or whatever they do in the city of Pittsburgh, but I really don't. Let's put it this way: I have no idea, but if you're familiar with the process, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know how to handle the situation. We've been through it before.
Yeah. And it's real simple. If you wanted to close and, start the repairs, and we wanted to give everybody mechanics lien so they're protected against some sort of clawback, we could do that. Or there are all kinds of creative ways to work around that issue vis-a-vis the township, and they hate every one of them. But again, that's not yours and my problem. That, they're big boys. They can handle themselves.
Right. And you said this was going on for quite some time. You said this process?
No, it doesn't have a working furnace. So when you say when you say gone on for quite some time, I thought you were talking about the process.
No. Yeah. No process because no furnace there. I'm talking about the situation.
It's not like I'm going to tell a potential buyer, hey, if you got a pet penguin, have them wear a heavy winter coat. Right. I mean, it's just not, it wasn't feasible for the property.
I don't know where to go from here. I'm trying to
during this winter
get some more info.
Winter, but not this particular Pittsburgh winter.
I'm losing my hope on this.
Wasn't an option. So
yeah, I mean, so how can I help you out?
That's up to you. I mean, the first thing to do is do your homework on value, and then you can kind of you can let me know, and I can let you know if you're in a range that makes sense for both of us. And then
and then we can kind of see where we stand. But speed is the key. Like if you called me next week, I may say, hey, I've got a plan A, B, and C already, and you know what I mean. Like I'm not going to wait. Just because I talked to somebody, I'm not going to wait for anything. If you understand what I'm saying, like I'm like the first good situation I'm in. I'm gonna. I don't want to say I'm going to be all over, but I will, be moving quickly with whatever needs to be done. And again, I'm already in a situation where, the lenders generally have been great in this situation, but they're, they've got their, lawyers involved, and lawyers want to milk this thing, for a lot of money and, that kind of thing. So I have to get out of this mess quickly. And again, I don't want to put myself in a situation where, I'm like desperately running to court to stop a sale, to stop some foreclosure sale. I want to get it done and not have to deal with any of the really pricey, back and forth that comes with going to court often.
Yeah, no one likes to deal with court, so I want to help you as much as I can. So, as far as the lender, how many are we dealing with? 1, 2?
We're dealing with 2.
2, okay.
But we're not dealing with. I'm dealing with 2. We're not dealing with anybody yet. If your vision is to try to cut a deal with one or both lenders, I would just disabuse you of that notion right out of the gate. They're not gonna. There's enough activity that they're not going to entertain, some sort of, hey, we'll hang in there because you can't get enough cash. Like they're going to want cash for your purchase price, demonstrated as available.
Yeah, that's not a
right
problem.
Out of the gate.
I mean,
Okay.
How much are we talking about? We talking about more than the 350? We're talking about 785 because that's what it's listed for auction.
I'm not going to give you any guidance out of the gate, brother. I'm just not going to put myself in that position. I mean, hopefully you understand that. I'd be like, hey, how much do you have, right?
Yeah,
like,
just
that's the price.
Because I ran my numbers and I'm higher than the 350, but I'm trying to gauge where I need to be in order to make sure you are good after closing, selling the property.
Well, I mean, you should be used to counters, right?
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that. I've certainly given you enough that you can put, kind of pen to paper on this. You're welcome to drive by it. The only thing I warn you is that there's crap everywhere because I was told by the team weather that it was going to be 60 degrees today, and I could finish cleaning out my garage. So I had there's a bunch of stuff on the front porch and up and down the walls of the driveway.
60 degrees? Who told you that?
It was it was the Apple Weather app.
Oh, they lied.
Yeah, they lied big time. So I actually stayed in the house, and I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm freezing my ass off.
Oh my!
And I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I checked my phone, and I'm like, okay, well that makes sense. It's 20 degrees outside, and there's snow. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's where things stand. So why don't you do your thing, understand speed, and all that, and understand that 2 lien searches have already been run by 2 separate lenders. So in terms of me helping you with that, that's easy. And my suggestion, classify this as a strong suggestion from somebody who used to be president of the local turnaround management association and somewhat known for knowing stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't assign somebody to try to figure out how much I owe the IRS just because they'll go down a rabbit hole and you won't be able to get them out. So Anyway, that's just my one suggestion. Just because I get a call a week later, hey, we can't figure out how much you owe the IRS. I'm like, well, you and the rest of the Army.
Yeah, that's what the title company is for.
Yeah, at some point I'll tell you, but if we get that far, but until then, it doesn't really make any sense to even discuss it, if you're at a certain valuation, what have you. and again, we'll kind of see where you come out, and then we can talk further.
Can I just tell you?
Have to,
Can I just tell you where I'm at, and then you could just tell me a yes or a no, or counter me?
Okay.
I'm at 405.
Okay. Yeah, you're too low. I'm trying to do. You're too low. Trying to think how to answer that. Yeah, so you must be in the heavily distressed market. Trying to think how to give you some guidance. Probably the best thing to say is that you're too low, but you're not out of the game.
Hey, I like that.
So at that number, I could not sign a deal. Okay.
Okay.
But that's probably good guidance that doesn't necessarily sign a, it isn't necessarily a gating item for me to sign a deal that doesn't pay me personally much.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, why don't you gnaw on that for a spell, and you can call me later if you have any movement or thoughts there. But again,
oh man, I
at
can't.
At that math, let me just answer one question for you. At that math, you're looking at probably like a 80 or 90% 3-year return, which most of us would be smoking cigars with $50 bills about. But hey, I'm not the one who has real estate money at the moment in this real estate market. So, you're smarter than me. Let's put it that way. Because if I was as smart as you, I wouldn't, I'd be in the real estate market investing in properties like this, not trying to get rid of one, at distressed pricing.
Yeah. So, what's your counter for me?
I'm sorry?
What's your counter for me?
How about I leave it there for now?
Oh.
And let you do a little, more work on it, because I have to run. I usually think about counters for a period of time, and then
Okay.
We'll go from there. Okay?
When can I call you back?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
And by the way, what's your name again?
My name is Monte. I'll send you a text when we hang up.
Yeah, send me a text with your full name and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Appreciate it, Monte.
Same time tomorrow?
Sure.
All right, take it easy.
All right, bud.
Bye. Oh, my gosh. 43 minutes. 43 minutes. And then you leave me with a... What did he say? I'll leave it at that. Let me send him a text. I'll tell you guys what I was seeing as soon as I send this. He goes by crap. He goes by Mike. All right, hey, this is Monte Rodriguez. We just spoke about I will call you tomorrow morning around 10 a.m. All right, so this property, as it stated online, is about 2,700 square feet, and I was seeing properties. So let me restart. As he was talking, I comped the property. I comped it in the first 5 minutes. I didn't know we were going to last about 45 minutes on the phone, but I'm glad that we did. We were able to uncover a few other issues or things happening in his life. He's has health issues. He's divorced. I don't know if he has another place to go, if this is half vacant. The furnace isn't working, so he can't stay there when it's cold. Um, I was seeing that properties have sold in the area. There was one that sold for 2.19 million, and that sold February 6th. 2,800 square feet were 2,700. It was brought for $1 million, and it sold for 2.19. That's the only one that sold for 2 million. So as much as I would have loved for that to be our ARV, I really can't use that because that's kind of, it's too high compared to where the other properties have sold for. The next one I got 920, 785, 750, and then a 705. Same with the 900. I would have loved for this to be a 900 ARV. However, it's 3,000 square feet, borderline too big for the property to comp. So I am going to still keep it as a 5-bed, 5 baths. We're a 4-bed, 2.5 baths. So you're probably at 850-ish, maybe at the top end. However, I'm not going to discard it like I'm going to discard that $2 million. I am going to keep that in the back of my head. Now, I do like 3 properties that sold in the 700. So we got 705, 750, and then the 785 that all have sold. So now I'm thinking, hey, let's take the average price per square foot of those 3, and then we're going to get, let me see, let me take those here. We got 239. Oops. 239 plus 261 plus 306. Then we divide that by 3. We're at 268 per square foot. We're going to times 268 by our square foot of 2752. And we're at 737 as our ARV, right? So now we got 737. We're going to times that by 0.7. Most of the buyers here do this equation. I guess for simple math, we got 516,275. So now we got 516,275 to play with. And now this is where we factor in our rehab. Yeah, it's going to need cosmetic, but if you're going for a $730,000 house that you're trying to sell, you want to make sure everything is brand spanking new. New roof, new furnace, maybe need to replace the hot water tank. You definitely want to update that kitchen. We have 2.5 bathrooms we need to update as well. So for 2,800 square feet, you're looking for maybe 75, 80,000 minimum, maybe more, maybe less. So we're going to go with 75,000. So we're going to minus 516,275 from 75,000, and that get us to 441,275. Now I could be like, hey, buyer, I got this great property over 700,000 ARV. You're looking to buy this bad boy at 440,000. Well, if I sell it for 440, I'm not getting any money on it, right? So now I have to factor in my fee on this, And since this is a big boy, I want to get big money, so I'm going to put 30,000, and that's where we are at with the 411. Now I did tell him 405 because I didn't want to be in that low range at that 350 and have him hang up on me, or first laugh at me and then hang up on me. So I told him, hey, 405 is still low. However, it's not out of the question. So tomorrow we're going to get him on the phone and see if we can make a deal happen on this one. I should have said to get some pictures in the meantime. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to send him a text. Hey, send me some pictures of the property. So then that way tomorrow when we speak, I can have a better answer for you. So I'm really liking this one just because of there's so much wiggle room in the back end, right? Because we really don't know what the water issue is going to be, what that foundation issue in the back is going to be. So we want to keep that buffer of that 75,000 rehab cost in play. So I'll let you guys know this is exciting. And I just remembered we have a field trip tomorrow and it starts at 10 o'clock. So I'll try to call them a little earlier than that. I'll keep you guys posted either way. Anyways, let's get to the next one. I am not going to type all of the notes in here because I do have to get all of these, all of the comps that I've seen. So this is a good deal for sure. And then 400 is literally half of the ARV. Well, if we're at 800,000, I think we could push it up to mid 700s, maybe even more. However, I would want that to be up for the buyer. Like, hey, I see the ARV being 775. Hey, great. Now my numbers make sense, right? I'd rather be a little conservative on the after repair value rather than being at the top end and them being, hey, I see it lower than that, you know? All right, let's get to the next one. Great lead. Jeez, that was literally half of my. It's okay. It is okay. Call 9 a.m. Actually, I am going to ask him if he actually wants to go, because if he don't want to go, we ain't going. Also, better idea on what's going on. Dude, I'm gonna star this, circle it. Okay. Let's get to the next one. That was only 2. That's fantastic. Lorraine. Okay, let's call this one more time. It didn't ring. Why is this not ringing? All right, let's get it. Why is this not ringing?
Hello?
Hey, is this James?
Yes.
James Monte here, calling about Lorraine Street.
Okay.
Yeah, you looks like you filled out a form on my website looking to sell this property.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but anyway,
You,
yeah, I'm willing to sell it. I'm familiar with the area and the market. I'm a real estate broker.
Oh,
I want
nice.
125 for the property, and I'm not going to go back and forth with the assessment value and all that. It needs rehab. It's in a very popular location, and like I said, if I can get net 125, I'll take it.
Net 125. You say you're an agent?
Yeah.
Okay. And it needs rehabbed?
Pretty much, yeah.
Why not?
It's rented now, but it needs rehab.
Why not just list it?
I am listing it.
Oh, when were you going to list it?
This week, next week, don't matter to you. What's the matter to you? Because if I do that, then I have to pay a commission.
Right. Well, I
So
mean,
if you guys want a deal, you can get a deal. I'm not going to, I get these calls all the time, and I get the same runaround, and then I get some ridiculous offer. So it's hit or miss. I really don't care.
yeah. Well,
But if I can walk away with 125 net, I'll take it.
yeah. I mean, we're probably not a good fit for you, but I wish you the best of luck. Okay.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. No thanks. All right, let's get to the next one. Going to list it. Next week. Price. No motivation. Renting out but needs full rehab. I got off the phone with him because one, he's an agent. He's going to list it. It needs full rehab. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, wants 125. I know this area really well, and 2 bedrooms are going for 70 to 80,000. And did I say he's an agent? Debt lead. Right, let's get to the next one. I thought that said blueberry.
This phone number is protected by spam call filtering. Please press 2-4 to continue. Sorry, I didn't get that. Please press 2-4 to continue. Hello?
Hello, is this Diane?
Yes?
Hey, Miss Diane, I was calling about the property on Billberry Road. Do I need
Yes?
to speak to you or James about it?
We're not moved out of the house yet. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to sell it, like in a month or two.
Okay, you're looking to move out before you guys sell?
Yes.
Okay. You have another place to go, I'm assuming?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're in the process of moving right now. It's
Oh,
just, we've had some setbacks, so as soon
gotcha.
as that resolves, then we'll be moved over and ready to sell. So hopefully by May.
Okay. And Do you guys have another buyer lined up or
No. We haven't had anybody look at the house yet. No.
just because you guys are still moving?
Right.
Okay. Do you have a price in mind or anything like that, or no?
Sort of. Yeah. Because we know it needs work inside. We did all the outside work. And we were gonna start doing inside work, and health failed, and it's like, no, we're just gonna move to a one-level house. So.
Oh, good for you. I don't like steps myself, so I don't blame you.
I can't do it anymore. So it's like, I know it needs a bathroom. It's a good solid house. Yeah, like I said, we've new roof, new air conditioning, new hot water tank, a lot of stuff, but it's like I need new appliances. The bathroom needs done, stuff like that. So.
Gotcha. So, will we need to update the mechanicals, like the hot water tank?
No.
Okay.
No. The new hot water tank with a new, one of the ones, overflow thing above it. That's new. The furnace has been rebuilt. It was replaced from the first one we had when we moved in. It's been rebuilt, all new all new guts, brand new air conditioning about 4 years ago. Same with the roof, new fence, new porch overhang in the back. It's 10 by 12, 10 by 14. Yeah, new concrete in the front steps, new railing. We had the driveway resurfaced. So yeah, all the exterior has been new siding, new soffit and fascia.
Oh wow!
That's all been done. Like I said, we did the outside, and then we were going to start on the inside.
Yeah.
And that's like, okay, that's enough.
Right. So what will we need to do on the inside? The kitchen and the bathroom?
Yeah, it needs all new appliances. The bathroom is a total, redo. It's a small bathroom, so.
Okay. Is it 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, I see?
It's 2 bedrooms, but the third room could be a small child's room or something. It doesn't have a closet. What they did was they built in, like there's a cabinet in the bottom and then there's shelves at the top. But there's, a setback. So if you remove that, put a closet door, you've got a closet.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it could be a third bedroom very easily.
Got it. But primarily it's a 2 bedroom, potentially a third.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And then 1 bathroom?
Yes, with a toilet downstairs.
Okay. Oh, that Pittsburgh potty, huh?
Yeah, that Pittsburgh potty. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what was the price you guys were thinking about?
I'm not sure. We're hoping for 100, but somewhere around there.
Okay. You're not far off, I could tell you that. Would is James available or anything like that right now?
I think he's out there shoveling snow.
I can't believe it was snowing last night.
I know. We got like 4 inches here.
Oh man.
And we went from getting sunburned to this.
Yeah.
Mike, person wants to talk to you about, buying the house. Yeah, I told him we weren't moving till May. I told him 100,000. Gave him all the interior, all the stuff we did. But he wants to talk to you. He's getting on the phone.
Yeah, or I could be on speaker. That's not a problem.
Hello. Okay. He's there.
Hey, this is Monte. I was just speaking to Miss Lovely Diane about the property. I just wanted to, I guess, introduce myself to you as well. She told me everything about you guys are in the process of moving and stuff like that, and that you guys want to wait till May to start the process. of selling this
Oh
property?
yeah, because we every time we take one step forward, we take two steps backwards. Okay. You know, we actually expected to be in by the end of last year, and then I had a stroke.
Oh.
So they put me on. You know, I don't have a follow up with a surgeon until April, and until then, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to lift. You know, I was told I wasn't allowed to lift more than 10 pounds. So until I see the surgeon for my follow up, which is until April 21st, I don't plan on moving because, I mean, I'm going to move as much as I possibly can in my car and that because, I mean, we're only moving 10 minutes away. And then my big stuff, I'm going to have the movers come in and move it out. But yeah, so we're hoping May.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on what the doctor says on April 21st. If he says,
right.
You know, I'm going to extend your weight lift or you know, you can only lift 25 pounds or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to say. I haven't seen him since he did the surgery. You know, we're kind of stuck. So, I mean, because we've had a couple people call, you know, and ask, and it's like, yeah, we're selling it, but we just, you know, right now, we actually aren't packing even much right now because, I mean, it's hard to pack stuff and take it over to the new house when, I mean, it's not a house, it's a mobile home. Well, take it over there and function in both places, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like everything going to a standstill because we got to have stuff here to live. And, you know, we're looking at May. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, we wanted to be in last summer.
Yeah.
Okay. But because of the weather last summer, my contractors couldn't get in there. It was all muddy. I mean, we had all that rain. They couldn't excavate. They couldn't. You know, all the other contractors were running behind. So everything kept getting pushed. I mean, we were hoping to be in May last year. Then it got moved to July. Then it got moved to September. Then it got moved to November. And then it got cold. And then I had a stroke. And it's like, Jesus. You know, what else can stop? You know, stop from. I mean, we've owned the property and we've owned the home, and the home actually wasn't because of the contractors. The home really wasn't ready to be moved into until October, November last year.
Okay.
Because of all the delays, but yeah, right now we're shooting. We're trying not to get excited about it and say, okay, we're going to do it in April.
Yeah.
Whatever the doctor says in April, that's what we're going to go by. So right now we're shooting for May.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you weren't lying about one step forward, two steps back.
So, you know, I mean, because every time something happened good, then we got excited, then, you know, two more things would go bad. You know, it's like, you know, it's just like, even some of it was just little stuff. But I mean, part of it was our fault too. I mean, when we moved, I mean, we've moved like 10 times in our lifetime. This is our retirement home. You know, we just want to get out of. My wife has two bad knees, and now with me with the stroke, I knew sooner or later I was going to need it. This is, like I said, it's a mobile home. It's three steps in the front, 2 steps on the side, and 1 step in the back, and you can get into it. Right now I'm living in a ranch, but it's you know, on a street that's a slope, and you park your car in your garage, you got steps to go up. If you want to go to the front door, you have steps to go up, and my wife can't do it. So it's like, you know, it's a matter of convenience. You know, it's you know, so I mean, we weren't in a hurry, but I didn't want to drag it out this far.
Yeah, I mean, life happens, right?
Yep, but I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, we're not, you know, we're in a hurry because I hate seeing my new home sitting over there. But then again, even the people because it's a double wide mobile home, And when they put it together, and then they put it on. It's on a cross-based foundation. Some of the molding in that broke away from the ceiling. I don't want to say broken away because nothing's broken. It just separated. And the manufacturer is supposed to come out in a couple of weeks and fix all that up. So I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, I don't have that much furniture in there anyway." I said, "I have a couple of things that we purchased that were brand new that we were going to put in there, and we had delivered there instead of here and then have to move it again." But I said, "This is the perfect time for you to do it." I said, "Because there's not much in your way."
Right.
So, like I said, it's one step forward, two step backwards, and then the only real pain about it is paying the utilities on both places.
Because you're not living there. Yeah.
Yeah. And with this winter the way it was cold, the heating bills and everything, it just that's the only bummer about the whole thing. I mean, not the only bummer. I mean, we wish we were in our new home and over there, but and I'm sure my dog would do too because the yard because I have a bigger fence, not much bigger, but a bigger fenced in yard, and it's all level. I mean, like I said, I had the excavator make this property as level as possible,
Mm-hmm.
and even my one dog, she's 13, so the steps are hard on her too. But we're looking for May. I mean, being realistically, we're looking for May because I don't want to push it, until I see the surgeon. It's and the reason he says it, they got to give the stent that they put in my neck time to adjust to my body, or my body adjust to it, and I'm on some kind of not a blood thinner, but it's something that stops it from clotting. And in April, they're going to scan it to see what the blood flow is, and then we'll go from there. And that's why I say I don't even know if he's going to take me out. He may say, "Oh, you know what? It's not expanded enough. I got to go in there and expand it some more."
Right.
I don't know. So, but we're I mean, we're hoping. We're really hoping that we'll be out of here and have everything moved over there in May, and then we'll be ready to sell this place.
So, I think I could help you guys out with this. If moving wasn't the issue, would you guys still want to wait until May?
Probably, because, like I said, taking one step forward, two step backwards. Yeah. I mean, right now I'm just, I'm not in a hurry. I mean, like I said, except for the utilities, I'm not in a real big hurry.
Okay.
So I mean, it just, there's not that my wife's sister, she just passed away. Her nephew was up here, and he's coming back up. He lives in Florida. He's coming back up again at the end of next month. And with all my doctor's appointments, for follow-ups, different. They keep calling my PCP. They keep calling a neurology guy, and I haven't even, like I said, I haven't even seen the neurologist surgeon that did the work. So, I don't want to put any more pressure internally on us.
Yeah.
To move forward. I'm just going to sort of like let things flow, and if it's not till May, it's not till May.
Right. Well, I mean, I appreciate the honesty and the upfrontness, and sorry for the loss there with the wife here. It's not easy losing somebody.
Well, no, and that's the last. Other than her nephew, that's the last of her family around here. Her parents are gone. She only had one sister, and she only had one kid, and he lives in Florida. So we only see him when he comes up from Florida, and she's she's upset about that. That she doesn't have family that she, her family.
Yeah.
And I won't let her talk to my family because I don't talk to my family. I haven't talked to my family in 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're my father and my stepfather were both alcoholics, and that's a whole nother story. But I just said, no, I'm not following in all your guys' footsteps.
Yeah.
This is the way you want to be. I mean, they had an intervention for my sister because she was drinking as well as her husband. She was drinking, and it was messing up her medication that she was on. And the whole family, except for myself and my sister's daughter, were the only ones that weren't drinking. Everybody else was drinking. I went, and then we're leaving, and my mother goes, "How do you think it went?" I went, "What do you mean, how do I think it went?" I went, "You had an intervention for her to try to talk her out of drinking because it's messing up her medication, and you're all drunk."
Right.
I went, "What the hell kind of intervention is that?" I went, "You guys are nuts." And I just said, "No, I'm sorry. I can't be part of this shit." So I have a lot of family. I have three siblings or two siblings, and of course, in-laws and stuff like that. I mean, but I just haven't talked to them in 30 years. In fact, we saw my mother with one of my cousins at Sam's Club, and I didn't see them. Well, I did after my wife did. My wife went out of the aisle, and I came out of the aisle, and she goes, "Did you see your mother?" I went, "No." She goes, "She's back there." And I turned around, and I looked, and she had turned her head, so I couldn't recognize her or anything.
Oh.
But I did see my cousin. So I mean, they're just as happy with the situation as I am. So
yeah.
Or they're not going to give in before I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one that told them no.
Yeah. Oh man.
But okay. So I'm happy with May. I just don't want to put any more pressure on my wife or myself. So May's going to be good.
That's not a problem. I mean, I think we're close enough to make something happen here. I don't want to say like, hey, I could pay. Well, I can pay cash. I could close as quick as possible, but in this situation, you're quick as May, right? So I'm more than willing and happy to extend the closing to May 1st, May 2nd, May 30th. Doesn't matter. I want you guys to know that I'm interested in buying the property. And we could have the process started, and then we could close in May. That's not a problem.
I mean, I haven't made any commitments to anybody. Like I said, I've had people call, and I tell them the same thing I'm telling you is like, not till then, okay? I just don't want to get into anything, and with everything that has been going on, I just don't want to get into anything until I'm sure.
Okay.
Until I'm sure of the date.
Okay. So even if you don't want to start the process until May, or you want to wait?
No, I may start it once the doctor tells me I can start moving.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I just until the doctor releases me, I don't want to get involved in any more stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just too much right now. In fact, my wife just yelled down. She goes, "You got to get ready to go to your doctor's appointment." I have a doctor's appointment at noon with my PCP because they keep calling. The at-home nurses keep calling her and telling her stuff. And
Gotcha.
So I have an appointment with her at noon, so I got to get ready to go see her. And that's what I'm saying. I got so much going on right now. I just don't want anything else on the plate. I'm not. If I was in a hurry, like to get out of here because I was paying 2 mortgages or something like that, yeah. But being that this house has been paid off for years, and all I'm paying, paying the house, as long as I'm paying just double utilities.
Yeah.
I'm not in any hurry to make a committed date until I get released.
Okay. Well, question. This is a landline. You got a cell number?
412 it's going to tell you, because I get so many spam calls, it's going to tell you, I don't recognize your number, and it's going to say, unless you want to text me. If you want to text me on that, text me your phone number and your name. I'll put it in my contacts so that way it'll actually ring.
Okay.
Instead of going to that thing and saying, "Who are you? Do you want to leave a message?" Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you right now. Let me know if you get it, because I know you have to go. I just sent the text.
Okay. Come on.
You go by Jim or James?
Actually, I go by my middle name, Mike. But
Mike. Okay.
James is fine.
Which one do you prefer?
I go by Mike.
Okay,
really
Mike.
do.
Got it.
Yeah. The only thing I sign James is anything is legal.
Got it. Okay.
No, I didn't get to text yet.
Huh. Let me resend it here. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's 412-400.
Okay, I'm about to resend it right now.
Okay. Because I have mine. I haven't blocked out my texts yet, but my phone, I get so tired of all the spam calls and everything. I just my phone answers and says, "What's the reason for your call? I'll see if the person's available."
Yeah.
And then, then let's see here. Just went off.
It might have sent it twice.
412-912-8 or 18888.
Yep, that's me.
Yep, it came through twice.
Sweet.
So what I'll do is I'll add you to my contacts. That way I can answer. It'll ring and I'll answer the phone.
Okay. I'll give you a call after your appointment. You said it was on the 21st?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you a call later in that week, okay?
Okay. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, so juicy. That is something that I had to learn over time. Hey, everybody can close in 30 days. In most situations, sellers don't want to close that fast. And so I have to put my ears on and close my mouth and just to listen to what is important to them. Let me call them after their doctor's appointment. Let's hope he could raise that 25-pound limit. You know what I'm saying? So, goes by Mike. Okay. Goes by Mike. Crap. All right. Goes by Mike. Update notes. That's a good one. ARV was 200, maybe 205, 210. and they're asking 100 with just the cosmetics needs to be done. Basic cosmetics is they got the roof, all the mechanicals already new. A small building, 900 square feet, you're probably going to spend about 30K. Oh, no. Oh, what's the news? Man, I got the purchase agreement ready and all of that. All right. They go to a follow up. Doc appointment.
Telephone number 4. Now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, Kim, this is Monte calling about Marion Avenue property. If you could, give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks.
Telephone number.
Hi, you've reached Mike's Resort. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message. I'll be glad to get back. Thanks. Have a great day, and God bless.
Hey, Mike, this is Monte. I'm calling about Oakmont Avenue property. If you could, give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks.
Hi, you've reached Mike's Resort.
Hello.
Hey, is Thomas there?
Yeah, this is is him?
Hey, Thomas. Monte Rodriguez here, calling about the Old English Road property.
Yes.
Yeah, looks like you filled out a form on my website looking to sell this.
I did not fill out any form on your website. And I'm not sure which company you're with.
Did you fill out a form on Facebook, from Facebook?
No.
Oh. All right. Well, are you looking to sell it at least?
Yes. But I don't really want to spend a lot of time talking to individuals. So if you're interested in it, make me an offer.
Okay. You don't have a price or anything like that?
$300,000.
All right. Let me pull it up on my end. Give me a second here. I see it's a 2-bed, 1-bath, about 1,200 square feet.
Well, there's a loft, and it's 2-bath. You're right.
2-bath. Okay. It's 2 bathrooms as well?
I don't know about the square footage, but it sounds reasonable.
Okay. So it's 2 beds and 2 baths?
Yes, in the loft.
And a loft. Okay. And then you said $300,000 or $200,000?
$300,000.
Okay. Let me see here. Is this a HOA community?
Yes.
Okay. How much does that cost a month?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you live there? Is it vacant? Can you tell me a little bit else about the property?
I do not live there.
Okay. It's vacant?
Why does it matter if it's vacant or not?
Oh, for easy access. I mean, is it a tenant in there?
I can have it shown to you if you're interested in it.
Okay, so is there a tenant or is it vacant?
It's neither. Okay, you're asking me too many questions and I'm getting irritated. Do you want to make me an offer or not?
You're asking for me to spend $300,000. I need to know what I'm going to be spending $300,000 on.
Okay, you can see the property. I'll let you in.
Okay.
You don't need to know if there's a tenant or what's going on in there right now.
Why wouldn't I need to know that?
Okay, I'm done with you. Have a good day.
You as well. Bye. Bruh, I'm spending $300,000. Of course, I'm going to ask you questions on why I need to be spending $300,000. Goodbye. All right, we just missed a call. 300K didn't want to share any other info. That lead there, Thomas. Shoot, we just missed a nice call too. Let me call him back. That lead. I'm asking too many questions, like, bruh. No motivation. All right. Crap. Oh, come on, please, 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 please.
Hello.
Hey, Greg, I just missed your call.
Yeah, I got a voicemail asking for me to call you. I was just returning your call. I don't know what it's about.
I called you. Oh, yes. About the Wayne Bell Avenue property. Do you still own that?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here. I think we spoke sometime in November, and you mentioned you had another person interested or something like that.
Yeah, I keep getting a few phone calls, messages and phone calls. There's been a few, but we're still interested in selling. Well, we still have to sell, but I don't know if I was going to try to keep working on it or what.
Okay. What was the price that you guys were looking to get?
I was hoping to get $500,000, but take $450 right now.
Okay. Is this a single family home?
Yeah,
Okay, I got 4 beds, 2 baths.
5 bedrooms, 2.5 or 4.5 baths.
Oh wow, big
5
property.
bedrooms, 4.5. Yeah, it's a new build. It's our house burned down, and I built this one when the kids were. We had 4 kids, and 4 kids were living with us. So when we built it, it's bigger than dorm one houses. It had an addition off a 1-story addition off the back. I was able to keep the same footprint for the new foundation, but it's got new footer, new foundation, new everything. So the stone foundation without a footer. The original house, and whenever we tore it down, dug it out, new foundation, everything's new. And I made it big enough for the 6 of us. Now all 4 kids moved out, and health reasons I haven't been able to finish it. I ended up a whole bunch of stuff. I had a bunch of heart attacks, I had a stroke, and Parkinson's. And it got to where I can't work anymore, and so I never finished it. But it's big. You'd say that.
Yeah.
It's like I never did measure for sure what the square foot is, but it's over 3,000. It's like 3,500 square feet. It's got the master suite is a big walk-in closet, 8 by 16 or something walk-in closet with a jacuzzi and a laundry room in the master bath. It's a laundry room connected to it. There's a laundry room in the basement the kids are going to have to use, and one of the master bedroom was just for me and my wife. But
you guys live there by yourselves now that the kids moved out?
Well, they actually moved out before it was finished, and it's still not finished. But we're living in neither one of us can walk steps anymore. And that big house was just killing us with how many steps it had. So she bought a ranch. My wife bought a ranch over here, a couple miles away, but we're living in another house while I try to finish the Waynesville house.
Okay. Which you really...
It probably needs about $100,000 to finish. And I know houses are the one 3 doors down from us sold for $550,000. But for $550,000, they had about 1,000 square feet less. Only had 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, had a tiny kitchen, and I need to get $450 minimum, or it's not worth me selling. I'd take too big of a loss on what it cost me to get to this point.
Right. Well, that's understandable. However, it is the biggest boy on the block, which is not necessarily always a good thing.
Yeah.
So you're firm at that 450?
Yeah, I really can't take less.
Let me see here. I'm looking at some properties here in the area. The closest I've gotten to you is 2,200 square feet. Let me see here. I just have to go back a little further. Give me a second here. I got 2,400 square feet. That one sold for $360. Oh man. Let me see this one. This one sold for $480. Let's see what this one looks like. Would you say you're in Mount Lebo or are you in Dormont? What would you say?
Dormont.
Dormont. Okay.
Dormont.
So this one's in Mount Lebo. That one's so for 480. So we can't use that one. Yeah, I wish I could help you out here, but I don't think I'd be a solution for you. You ever thought about listing it?
Yeah, we were talking about that with somebody. I don't know if it was you mentioned it. It was, I don't know who. We talked about that. Me and my wife talked about that.
Mm-hmm. How far have you gotten down that path?
Really just talking about it. I don't know.
Okay.
Not very far.
My partner and I are both agents. I'm not sure if we could get you to 450. However, I do think we could potentially get you something for it. As far as a cash offer from an investor, I don't think that 450 would be doable.
Okay.
Could I tell Alex, my partner, to reach out to you as far as the potential listing side of things?
Yeah, I'll talk it over with my wife again. We'll see.
Okay. When will be a good time for me or for him to reach back out to you?
I guess in next week sometime.
Sometime next week?
Yeah.
Okay. What time of day usually works for you?
Anything after 11 o'clock.
Okay. Oh, wow. So, yes, right at 11:30. Okay. How about this? I will let Alex know everything that you told me today, and I will tell him to give you a call. It looks like we also have an email. Let me see here. Give me a second. How about this? I will text you his number, and then I'll start an email between all three of us to tell him to give you a call after 11 sometime next week.
All right.
That works?
Yeah, that works.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate your time, Greg, and we'll reach out to you sometime next week, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, and you enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, you too. See you.
Bye. Yeah. So Mount Lebanon area, we're getting 400, 436, 410, 402, 480. But if you're on the Dormont side, you're getting 340, 380, 380, 325, 360. So there's a difference in value just by a couple of streets, right? So we're on the border of the main road that is splitting the two areas. No way that I think that he could get the 450. Maybe Alex will see something different, but what I'm seeing here, especially that big of a property, all the other properties are 2,500 square feet and less. Yeah, 2,200 square feet. Where's this one at? This one's in Mount Lebanon. Is listed for 465. Dang it. Let me text him. Oh, I sent out a ringless voicemail. Rick, this is Monte, my partner's name. My partner's name. is Alex, and his number is I will create an email later today. Thank you. And talk soon. My stomach is growling. It knows when it's about to be lunchtime. All right. Email. All right. So he was on our long-term not interested follow-up, and I sent him a March 4th. I called him on March 4th. Okay. Because I know on my workflows, I have added a ringless voicemail into the campaign. Like, hey, just called to check in with you. If you could give me a call when you can, blah, blah. And that's all right. All right, I got his email correctly. Possible listing. PL question mark. Got it. So these are the 3 leads that we spoke to today. All their info. So that way, why they got some flashcards on my table, on my desk like that? All right, let's continue the call. I don't have pictures. All right, wants me to call in the afternoon, so I'll call him after lunch. Voicemail's full.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Bill Carper?
Is not available. The mailbox is full.
I'm gonna touch base with him too.
Telephone number 41.
Hi, you've reached Mike's Resort. leave a message.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Richard Monte here, calling about West 10th Avenue. If you could, give me a call when you can. Thanks. Oh, I should probably say left voicemail.
Please leave your message for 411.
Hey, Wesley Monte here. If you could, give me a call when you can. Thanks.
Please leave your message for 411. Sorry, mailbox.
To send an SMS. I need to check my camera, make sure our boxes didn't blow away. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 4 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, how's it going? It's Monte here. I am still waiting to hear back from you regarding the property there on Neal Street. So if you could, give me a call when you can at 412-912-1888. Thanks.
it's Lawrence Horner. Give me a call.
I mean,
leave me a number and I'll call you back. You'll be. Thank you.
Hey, Lawrence, Monte here. I'm still waiting for you to get back to me regarding the property there on Elixir Street property. Give me a call when you can, 412-912-1888. Thanks. Alrighty, let's do it. Might as well just get all of these done and over with real quick. We got to follow up on the property that we went to. Figured to just call everybody until we get there.
You have reached 412.
Hey, Donald, Monte here. I am waiting for your response regarding the property on Quincy Avenue. If you could, give me a call when you can, 412-912-1888. Thanks. Let's go.
You have reached 412. Sorry, this mailbox is full.
Wait, he sent. Oh.
This is Mark. I am unable to answer the phone, but I am retired now. So hopefully I'm doing something fun. If you want, you can leave me a message. a free moment, I'll try to give you a call back.
Oh, that's so funny. Hey, Mark, this is Monte. I got used to you answering the phone when I called you. And so when you didn't answer, I had a chance to listen to your voicemail. I thought that was really funny. Anyways, if you could just get back to me, text, email, but we're waiting for your response after taking a look at those properties there for you. Anyways, look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. That is hilarious. It's Monte. I just. um, that's so funny. All right, I left a voicemail and a text. And we're about to send them an email. This is a multi-million-dollar portfolio we're working on. We got to make sure we stay on top of it. This is
Hello, this is Ted.
Ted, Monte here. How you doing?
Good, Monty. How you doing?
Not too bad. I'm getting hungry. Figured I'd call you before I got something to eat.
Go get something to eat. I'm so far. I mean, I will make when we do have a tour in there, I will make sure that I call you first.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you at least let me know a couple of days beforehand?
I'll try to. I'm gonna get last minute notice on that stuff too.
Okay.
So I'll try to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep in touch because it's definitely going on the market. Matter of fact, if your group's a savvy investment group, I'd probably be willing to make a deal on that right now for a good. This is Monty. He's been talking to me about the apartment, the building of it. He wants to do the walkthrough, but he wants to look at more than one building, more than one property. I mean, I can get through one property anytime. Matter of fact, if you want to go over there now, they're working on the biggest apartment. They're working on it right now. So, and you're only 5 minutes away. Why don't you take a run over there and take a look at it, see if you're even interested in seeing all of them?
Yeah, no, I'm booked this week. That's why I wanted to get a day or something, so that way I could try to squeeze it in.
It'll probably be closer to the end of the month. What day do we have?
We have another person coming to go through on the 31st of March.
That's just the tenant. He wants to buy it, so he wants to look at more than one.
If you want to look at 404 and 406, we have
31st of March.
We're doing a walkthrough that day in the afternoon.
You put that down in your tablet?
You talking to me?
Yeah. You put down 31st of March for sure.
Okay.
So we've already made arrangements to get in there that day, okay?
What, any time you got?
It's going to be probably around 1:30ish.
Okay.
1:30ish.
Copy that. All right. That way I can make sure if I don't be there, my partner Alex will be there.
Sounds good. Thank you. Thanks for your persistence too. I appreciate it.
Of
You have a
course.
good day now, okay?
You as well.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, bye now.
31st. Around 1:30. Alrighty. That's a triplex in Mount Washington. Probably. I know. Sometimes they sell for more. I ain't too worried about it. My contractor went yesterday. He is working up a few proposals for the work. Stop it. I'm getting distracted. Let me finish. Okay. There we go. Quit texting me. Give me 5 minutes. I'll text you back as soon as I'm done. Let me finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. We got 11 more calls to go through. All right, let's see about this one.
Hello,
Edward. This is Monte. I'm calling about the Stanton Avenue, and for you to give me some bad news for my end.
well, I talked to them yesterday, and they're still proceeding.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm sure it's possible possible that they'll decide not to. But they made the offer and they're proceeding with going through the steps. So
Yeah.
that's where it stands today.
Okay. Well, congratulations on that. Hopefully they perform and you're able to, sell to them.
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
Yeah. Me too.
If they contact me and say they changed their mind or whatever, I will certainly give you a call.
I will appreciate that. Even if if it is good to close, just let me know that as well, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know one way or another.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah. It's okay. I didn't know what to do with that when I had it, so I'm glad that somebody was able to handle that. Buyer is looking to buy. Well, let me know if anything changes. It was such a low value. They had to tear it down to rebuild in the area that's really not meant for new builds. So we could get that off our follow-ups. That lead. Accepted another offer. We do end of April. See what happens. Yeah. I won't get 11 calls done before lunch. Wants me to call in April and leave a text. Okay. This guy. Come on, man. Please answer. I don't even remember where we left off at.
You've reached 412-429-94.
Had to leave a voicemail.
This phone number is protected by spam call filtering. Please press 5-4 to continue. Sorry, I didn't get that. Please press 5-4 to continue.
5-4. It is so bright in here.
Hello, we are not available.
3-5.
Spam call filtering. Please press 6-7 to continue.
Hello, we are not available.
Ah, crap! I didn't leave a voicemail. Let's try again. My bad.
Number is protected by spam call filtering. Please press 4-6 to continue. Sorry, I didn't get that. Please press 4-6 to continue.
Now you're messing with my food. I'm hungry. Hello? Hello? Kathy there or Paul? No, they hung up. Let's call them back again.
This phone number is protected by spam call filtering. Please press 8-3 to continue.
8-3. Come on. Answer. You're right there.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey, how's it going? This is Monte. Paul and I spoke back in January about a property on Walnut Street. He mentioned to just give him a call in February about it to continue our conversations. Just haven't been able to get a hold of you guys since. So if you could just give me a call, let me know either way. That way I know how to proceed with you guys moving forward. Anyways, my number is 412-912-1888. Thanks.
You've reached Paul with Artisan Professional Group. Please leave your name and number at the tone, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hey, Paul, from investor to investor, you know I'm not going to stop calling you until you get back to me. Give me a call when you can. Thanks. I want food. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. So go to our more leads here.
Please leave your message for 412409. Sorry, mailbox is full.
Send an SMS notification. Oh. so bright in here.
Please leave your message. Sorry, mailbox is full. To send an SMS notification, press 5. Your SMS notification will include your number. Your SMS. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 41205 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Monte here. Called about Maple Street property. If you could, give me a call when you can.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
You reached the home of Audrey Burrett. Please leave your message and I'll get back to you later.
Hey, Miss Audrey, this is Monte Rodriguez. We spoke last week about the North Avenue property. I am calling to see if Christian would be home. If you could you have him give me a call? I would love to see how we can help in this situation. 412-912-1888. Thanks. Not my lips being chapped. That's better.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available. Name and reason for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Monte.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Might have to call him later in the day. Can't believe my lips was that ashy.
I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, it's Monte. Give me a call where you can. Thanks.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a... Got it. Let's go. All right, contractor went in there for a renovation update. That does not look good. I should have just messaged him before just to say, hey, I'm about to follow up with him. Do you have any updates for me before I do so? Now it looks like we're not on the same page. It's okay. I should have did that. All right. Yep. I am hungry and I can no longer focus properly. So I appreciate the time, energy, and effort, my beautiful people that was watching me and didn't say anything.
that you were watching, but it's okay. I forgive you. Anyways, that is it for me today. I appreciate the time, the energy, and effort that you've shown for me. Today, we got a decent amount of calls. We got about 5, 6, 7, 6, 7 contacts here with 1, 2, 3, 4 post-it notes of updated things that I have to either send my partner or send my buyer, talk to the title company on. So I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. I circled Mike. Mike is the one that wants to sell in April or May. Yeah. Yeah, we got some good traction. All we have to do is just keep in touch with him, make sure we are the ones that they sell to. If not, let's make sure that we send them in the right direction. So I'll keep you guys updated on as far as that go. Not sure if I'm going to be live tomorrow. Like I said, we do have a field trip for his school tomorrow, which we RSVP'd for. Excuse me, I'm boring myself. So we probably will go. I am teaching them that, hey, make sure you do what you say you're going to do. So if we say we're going to go, even though we don't want to go, we're going to go, right? So we shouldn't have said you wanted to go if you didn't want to go. Anyways, before I go, you know that relationships are the currency of life. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So go out there and squad up because you never know who you're destined to meet. Until next time, I may or may not be here tomorrow. If I am, it'll be later in the day. And or it could be Saturday. I could go live on Saturday just because I will not go live next week. We got a doctor's appointment. And then I believe Wednesday is something. So I might see you guys next Wednesday, if anything, if I don't go live Saturday. Because Saturdays are like my agent duties type thing, a lot of expired listings and stuff like that. And then I'll go to see a property, I believe, Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which day. Anyways, that is it for me. I appreciate it, guys. Until next time, enjoy your day, week, evening, and happy St. Patty's Day.